Donald Trump, please free this man. Cause this y'all something back out here be malfunctioning. Please free because the real yak wasn't step like that. Donald Trump, please free this man.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, the internet is on fire right now due to the actions of your boy Kodak Black. As some of you may already know, Kodak Black has clicked up with the infamous rat himself, 6ix9ine. They're taking pictures together, and it seems like they have a song and video being put out there as well. Now, most fans are confused because if y'all remember, Kodak Black was one of the main ones speaking on 6ix9ine being a rat and not doing any 6ix9ine activity.
I won't do no 6ix9ine activities over here.
Then if y'all remember, it was a time where 6ix9ine and Kodak Black was going back and forth on social media as they was trolling each other. So,
Know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you to all my fans, know what I'm saying? My supporters, know what I'm saying? I've had sex, know what I'm saying?
Kodak's fans are confused as to why the sudden change of heart. Why collab with 6ix9ine? What would make Kodak Black go against everything he stands for morally to go and collab with 6ix9ine out of all people? And Kodak does nothing but speak about not rocking with snitches, the block, gangsters, X, Y, and Z. But I'll tell you why. It's been reported by actually Boosie that Kodak Black did a song with 6ix9ine because he was paid a lump sum of $1 million for the feature. Some may say, well, money isn't everything. He put money before his character. He put money before his fans, in which you are right. However, sometimes money gets the best of us and can cause us to do things that we wouldn't normally do. So, is Kodak Black hurting for money? We don't know. But what we do know is that Boosie, in typical Boosie form, expressed how he feels towards Kodak after finding out that they both have a song together. Here's what he had to say.
Man, bro, you ain't got no principles, man. You ain't got. If any city you on the street, I'll up to you in the streets who really in the street, putting it down on, listening to your music, letting you guide them through their struggle. With you again, you gotta blame the streets, bro. Money ain't gonna make you sell your mark. You gonna make millions any kind of way. Famous, got no morals, you know. If money make you sell your soul like that, biggest rat in the world, bro. Like, $1 million, $2, $3 million, $4 million, it don't matter. You do that, you'll take a dick for 30 million. You'll put a dick in your mouth. If money make you do that, behind closed doors, if a nigga for you 30 million, you'll put that dick in your mouth, nigga.
Now, I know everyone may not agree with Boosie, and he's been facing a lot of backlash lately. However, I must say that he's right on this one. We've seen Kodak Black bash 6ix9ine for snitching countless of times, and we also listen to Kodak Black's music that talk about snitches and being on the block or whatever. Not only talk about all that, but talking about being from the hood, committing crimes, spinning blocks, F the police, X, Y, and Z, only for him to turn around and do a song and video with 6ix9ine. Pretty much contradicting everything that he stands for and raps about according to him. Not only that, but if you're willing to accept money, and money will make you go against your morals, what else will money make you do? Because if the money is the excuse, then that puts the message out there that you are for sale. You come with a price tag. So what will you do behind closed doors for money? And if $1 million is enough, because honestly $1 million ain't enough, If $1 million is enough, what would you do for 5 million? What would you do for 10 million? You see what I'm saying? It's like the antes go up. So at the end of the day, it's like you get worse depending on how much money is involved. All right. So to put up with public scrutiny, friends, family, everybody that's around you, is money that important to where you jeopardize all of that willingly just for money? You see what I'm saying? Then I wonder, how do the friends feel? You know, the gangsters that surround him, the guys from Lil Haiti, the people that support his music, how do they feel now? You know, I'm sure it's a lot of people that's turning their back on him. And it's not just about snitching, but it's about, it's like manipulating your audience. It's like telling them you're one way, and the next you know, you totally flip on them. And they supporting you because they support you as a person, and everything you stand for. But when you go and do this and you flip on them, now they got to turn their backs on you. And maybe he's okay with that. All right. So OTF and Lil Durk affiliate THF Bayzoo has something to say in regards to the Kodak and 6ix9ine news. Bayzoo would take to his Instagram story to say, quote, "Ain't no money in the world. You violate the street code, you might as well be a civilian, because I no longer will look at you the same. You rap N-words, be capping for the world. At Kodak Black, you gonna tell some next. That's all that means." Now, Bayzoo got an interesting point too, y'all. Because if you're willing to publicly go against your morals and work with whoever you deemed a rat, that tells me that you have no problem actually being a rat yourself. You see what I'm saying? It's equivalent to each other anyway. The public scrutiny, the backlash, and everything you getting is pretty much the same. So if you're comfortable with being around a rat, what makes you think I don't feel you are comfortable with being one yourself? Right? Then when you look at all the cases that Kodak done faced and how many of them he actually got off on, it kind of makes you think. It makes you wonder. Now, if y'all remember back in 2020 when 6ix9ine called out a bunch of rappers such as Meek Mill, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Future, there was a couple of other ones, but when he called them out for being rats, well, maybe he knows something behind the scenes that we don't know. And am I reaching? Yeah, I definitely am. But when I see things like this, you know what that tells me? That tells me that anything is possible. That's what that tells me. Because not in a million years would I think that Kodak Black, out of all people, would sit there and collaborate with a guy like 6ix9ine. And when I see things like this, it also tells me that all these images and messages that these rappers be putting out there in the public, it just all be one big facade. It's just all smoking mirrors. All right. This has nothing to do with the snitching part, right? But just look at Playboi Carti. As we sit in the realm of things being smoke and mirrors and these guys faking out their fans, look at Playboi Carti. When he first got in the game, he was showing nothing but guns, rapping about drilling, spinning blocks, and all that in his videos and in his song. Soon as he got a fan base, he did a complete 360. All right. The man done turned goth. He done painted his nails. He's wearing dresses, satanic videos. The whole 9 yards. What's next? And I see people already, y'all gonna be in the comments, because I already seen it on the post that we have on our Instagram. Once again, if you're not following our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _, do so now. But I seen people say, well, y'all acting like he snitched. No, it's not about him snitching, but it's about supporting a snitch. Right now, if you somebody you knows commits a crime, right, and you have them in your house, you could be charged with aiding and abetting or something like that. Pretty much aiding a fugitive. The cops will charge you for that. So at the end of the day, you're pretty much guilty by association. And that's how we're saying it. That's how we're looking at it. You're guilty by association. You are who you hang with. Birds of a feather flock together. So at the end of the day, if you supposed to be this big street guy and you X, Y, and Z, you're not supposed to be hanging with no 6ix9ine because he contradicts everything that you stand for, right? So like I said, man, I don't know, but let's see where this goes, man. I want to see how his friends gonna react. If you start seeing some people that used to be next to Kodak, all of a sudden you don't see him no more, this is why. And shout out to Jack Boy, because it was a time where Jack Boy was telling us, yo, Kodak ain't right. He ain't the same. You know, they started talking about clones. And I was going to talk about that, but I know a lot of y'all iffy about that subject, but just know that it is a thing. And it's situations like this that starts to make you wonder, you know, about the cloning and everything, and is it true, and X, Y, and Z. I know a lot of people, they can't fathom it. A lot of people think that it don't exist, but it does. And situations like this just goes to prove it, because I don't think Kodak Black in his right mind would mess with, you know, 6ix9ine. It jeopardizes everything that he stands for. It jeopardizes his music. It jeopardizes his money, his income, his fans, his everything. It jeopardizes everything. So like I said, shout out to Jack Boy, because he tried to tell us a long time ago that Kodak isn't the same. And I guess that's what we're seeing now. All right. So y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.